Dating Nigerian men with respect to your age. Part two of it. Hey guys, welcome to yet another interesting segment on Home Truth Nigeria. So in this video, we'll make a continuation on the topic dating Nigerian men with respect to your age. Now, if you're conversant with this video shot 1 month ago, we looked at different age or ages and how dating Nigerian men, can look like. We looked at women in their 20s, 30s, 40s, which we covered in the last videos. And in this video today, we're going to look at women in their 50s. And in the next video, look at women in their 60s. Just as the last video, we used three variables to check. We use desirability, and then scam percentage and also true love. Now, in case you're still confused, like what is he talking about? Go and check this video, dating Nigerian men with respect to your age, the part one of it. Then you will get clear understanding. So the two age groups we're yet to talk on the age 50s and 60s. Now, some of you may be asking, what happened to 70s? Well, if you're in your 70s, you have no business looking for Nigerian men online. And any young Nigerian man who is telling you he loves you, especially you as a woman in her 70s, he's a liar, he's a scammer. Tell him I said so. Tell him I said he's a liar and a scammer. Except you meet a Nigerian man around your age, which is impossible because a Nigerian man in his 70s would be a grandpa. And trust me, one thing he wouldn't want to do is to go online to look for a woman his age, or in his 70s trying to relocate looking for visas. So if you're in this age, you'll be more predisposed to younger men, and all of them coming to you, they are all lying. So listen, you have no business looking for any Nigerian man online. Just be somewhere in a church singing hymns and making coffee and knitting, crocheting, and that is fine. Okay, now for these women in their 50s and 60s, for the sake of this video, I'll be talking on women in their 50s, and also I'll be using the same variables used in the last video, which are desirability, scam percentage, and true love. So without wasting much time, let us dive into it. What does it seem like, or what does it look like for women in their 50s when they are dating or have interest to date Nigerian men? Now, it's very important that this is a very, very pivotal age. If you're a lady, you're in your 50s, this is the age where you will be exposed to scam more than any other age. Yes, in this age, you'll be exposed to scam more than women in their 20s, more than women in their 30s, more than women in their 40s. Women in their 50s, I tell you from experience, from women I've dealt with, are more exposed to scam than any other age. This is the age of deceit. It is the age where a lot of you in your 50s, you'll be approached by good looking young men. Now, the confusing part is a lot of you in your 50s, you're still good looking. A lot of you are still in good shape. You're still agile. And because you look at your body appearance and how you look, you feel like, okay, you fancy, going in a relationship with a younger Nigerian man who is maybe young enough to be your son. It could be a man in his 20s, maybe 30s. Some you're 20 years older, 30 years older, 20 something years older. So because of the way you look, you feel like, why not? He's young, I still look young. Okay, we can give it a try. Now, the mistake a lot of you make is that you allow your appearance to judge the fact that you can go on to date this guy. And because of that, you discard your age. You tend to see it like it is irrelevant. It doesn't matter. You still look good. Now, when I speak to a lot of you, one thing a lot of you tell me is, oh, I am 50 days, but I still look good. I don't look my age, which is true, right? But the thing is, for the Nigerian man, it is more than just how you look. It is more than how you look in terms of shape. It is about your true age, what your age points to biologically, and that is, can you give me a child? And that is the truth. This is the part a lot of women in their 50s don't take into consideration. They always say, if you see me, I don't look my age. I still look fit. I still look this. I still look that. Okay, that is true. That is good. But okay, can you give a younger Nigerian man child? Can you give him child? I understand with the technological advancement in medicine and everything, yes, there are different ways to have kids, but can you give him, I'm not talking of a child, can you give him children? Can you give him children? So when you look at yourself the way you look, also you need to also go in and look at your fallopian tube. You need to look at your uterus, look at the eggs that comes out of you. Are you ovulating? Can you give him a child? That is how the Nigerian man sees you. You could look good, you could look well in shape, but can you give him children? Very important. And this is where the problems start. So a lot of you go into this, you disregard the fact that this Nigerian man will want children. You disregard it, and then when it comes where he starts. So this is why you need to be very careful when you are this age, because a lot of you get messages from Nigerian men in their 20s and 30s telling you how much they love you, and wait, they want to marry you. And the truth is that, in as much as you are happy about this, a lot of you don't sit down and ask, what about children? You're African, you're Nigerian, you want to have children. I read comment from a lady who say, "Oh, Nigerian men and women should stop saying it's important to have children. They should make their own decision." And yet, somebody gave birth to her. I mean, if our parents decided that it wasn't important to have children, she wouldn't be existing. Listen, children are important for us in Africa, in Nigeria. We want to have children. It is very, very important. It is something we want to say right after marriage. It is very, very important. So don't let anyone, tell you, oh, no, no, it is very important. An average Nigerian man, all want to have kids, not just a child, kids. So, having said this, are these women in the 50s, are they desired, or what is the desirability range for Nigerian men? The truth is, Nigerian men find women in their 50s very attractive. Absolutely. Women in their 50s, a lot of them are in good shape, a lot of them look good, a lot of them are taking care of themselves. So many Nigerian men desire them. But the problem is this: most Nigerian men around this age are either married, or even if they are single, maybe they are widowed, their wife maybe died, or something. If they want to settle down, they will go for women younger. They go for women younger. Why? Simple. Women age faster, and also as they're getting older, they can actually assist themselves. So this is where this is why it's difficult to find Nigerian men around this age in their 50s, because a lot of them are married with kids. And the ones who are, maybe their wife died, or maybe they are divorced or something, if they want to settle down, they are going for a younger woman. That is just the reality. How about scam percentage? Well, the scam percentage is very, very high. I would say 90%, because, as I said, most men in this age, Nigerian men in this age, are married. So because of this, these women in their 50s are exposed to Nigerian men half their age or way younger than them. And the truth of the matter is that these women will testify that most of the men who come to them, at least 90% of them, they give them money. They give them money. The first thing I ask you, have you sent money? Yes, that's a first red flag to show that you've been scammed. And this is why the scam percentage is high, because one, you're predisposed to younger men, and they ask you for money and they want to marry you so that they can come over. So the scam percentage for women in their 50s, which is it is the age of deceit, is very high. Now, what about true love? Yes, like I said, most women in this age, they still look cool. So yes, a lot of them meet men who love them, men who are even younger than them who love them. A lot of them could meet men in their 30s who truly love them, because they still take care of themselves and everything. But again, like I said, men within this age range are married. So, in as much as you could meet a man, he likes you, but he would sit back and ask, okay, I like you, you're good, you're nice, relationship and everything, but he doesn't have a child. He wouldn't want to be with you. So this makes true love very difficult, because you could be a woman in your 50s and you meet a Nigerian man who is younger than you, and he likes you. He loves you. But then, like I said to you, love is not enough. If you've been following my video, love is not enough. He understands, because he's not in your age range, he hasn't had kids. He will want to have kids. So You can't give him that. He could date you, he could even marry you. But when the real deal starts to play out, he's going to look for a woman who can give him. And that is why I always say if you're a woman in your 50s, look for men within your age range. If you can't have children anymore by the virtue of biology or something, look for a man who has kids so that you are not under pressure when dating to say, oh, well, since you cannot give me kids, I have to look for a woman who will give me kids, or a man who breaks the marriage because he wants to have kids. These things are very important. Don't let anyone deceive you, any Nigerian man saying, oh, it's not important. And if you're a foreign lady, wherever you form, and you're trying to liberate Nigerians from telling them they should stand and make a decision not to have kids, you have a problem. You have a problem. We want to have children. It is part of our culture. Having kids is part of our culture. Except biologically, you can't have kids, then their solution. But no Nigerian man would walk into a marriage with a woman who he knows before going into marriage that that woman can give him kids. It's not done. So, what does this mean? If you're a woman in your 50s, when these men come to you online and they tell you sweet thing, the first thing you want to do is be sincere about your age and then ask question, do you have a child? Don't ask, would you like to have children? Because that is the mistake a lot of you do. Oh, would you like to have kids? Of course, if the guy is struggling to leave Nigeria, if things are hard for him, he'll tell you, no, I don't want to have children. No, I am anti kids. No, I hate children. Of course, he's going to tell you all that. But when things start getting better, he will tell you, oh, I don't know, my sperm just walked out and a lady called me that she was pregnant because my sperm fell out of me while I was walking and it landed on a lady. And then, yeah, I don't know. So they want to have kids. So don't even ask, do you want to have kids? They want to. The question should be, do you have kids? Not do you want to have kids? A Nigerian man who hasn't had kids wants to have kids. So the moment he tells you, I don't have kids, don't go into that relationship. Look for a man within your profile. As always, guys, if you want advice, you can write me on home336@gmail.com. Other than that, like, share, subscribe. The next video will be women in their 60s. Have a lovely day. Ciao.